Yeah. Some fixing to do later. Later on, I'll probably get to that this weekend if I have time. But let's get into it. So Shakur Stevenson, man, I probably spelled his name wrong, but hey, man, I'm not a fucking journalist. I can always go back and edit it. But these cats, it's not a meltdown. I probably rename the video because I think it's a meltdown. But I also think it's like a big misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? Because let me see what this is. Monroe County tax collectors, huh? I think a lot of some of these fighters need to understand, like, some of the shit that people say is necessarily it's not a personal attack. It's not a personal attack. That's crazy. I just paid for my registration. They're already asking for, oh, you know what? Out here is even not that bad. It's only like 17 bucks. Why am I complaining? But yeah, a lot of these cats be acting like this shit be personal attacks and shit. Shit ain't fucking personal. People can't even give their opinions on fights and shit like that without these fighters getting all in their goddamn feelings. And it's crazy. I keep Windex in the car for my glasses, man. So I clean them, get them nice and clean while I'm driving. You know, can't even do that. You want to jump on a dude, you want to jump on somebody because they said they're not going to your fights, and not watching your fights because of your lack of your performance. That's the consensus of a lot of people. And I don't want to hear the notion it be your own fucking people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because the people at home that's sitting up over there tuning in to watch your fight, going to the stadium to watch you fight, log online and hear what you got to say about God's green earth, right? Don't owe you nothing. What you mean to be your own people? You are a entertainer. Every bit of you is for entertainment. When your ass is in the ring, entertainment. When your ass is doing interviews, entertainment. When your ass is tweeting, entertainment. That's what you are. You are a walking billboard. You are a walking billboard. You know? I don't get these youngsters, man. I don't get these youngsters. You know, these like the whole thing with him in Top Rank, man. Top Rank, a promoter can only do so motherfucking much, man. Promoter can do only so motherfucking much. You know, you got the boxing ability. You know what I'm saying? You got the boxing ability, but you got to give them a little bit something more. You got to, like, you know what I'm saying? To work with. You got to give them a little bit more. You got to give these promoters something to work with. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is going to be a fucking star. You know? Not everybody's going to be a star, man. Not everybody's going to be sitting up over here. What y'all call that? Everybody ain't going to be a Tank Davis. Everybody ain't gonna be a Lomachenko. Everybody ain't gonna be a Canelo. Everybody ain't gonna be a AJ. You know what I'm saying? A Tyson Fury. Earl Spence, he sold a little bit. Deontay Wilder, he sold a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And the list goes, I'm talking about current fighters, right? You know? Shakur Stevenson, don't go talk about some Mace in his career, because he started off his career damn near on top. On top. I don't know what you're talking about. And that man didn't wait for a promoter or a manager. He was a walking, his game spit for himself. He didn't bore you with his raps. You know what I'm saying? He didn't bore you with that shit. The motherfucker came with the heat, the fire, the flame. And you over here putting people to sleep. Allegedly. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like people can't, and that's, you know what? Let's keep it real. When people want to say it be your own people, right? How come motherfuckers ain't got all that energy for the people that's not your people? Got everybody, all you motherfuckers got energy for black folks, but you ain't got no energy for nobody else. You talked about, oh, he was told what to say about this and then the third. You ain't got nothing to say about ESPN. You got something to say about Top Rank. Top Rank didn't say nothing about you. You saying that Top Rank didn't promote you, but what did you do? What did you do? You just sat there and watch him? What did you do? I'm gonna say it again. Fighters these days need to put their career into their own hands. You can't wait for no promoter and manager to do everything for you. You know what I'm saying? And you need to have the mentality that these guys work for you. You need to be talking to them and figuring out different ways and getting the actual team together to actually help you and guide you. You can't do this shit. You got to spend money to make money. If you were a walking billboard, you need to be looking at how somebody can get this walking billboard and to what do we call that thing? It's called word of mouth. We need to get you around, like back in the days with the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? We need to get your ass around so people can at least hear your name, see your face. You know? Hell, you got Vlad TV. You got the art of, well, first of all, let me start that over again. You got the art of dialogue. You got Lord Jamal sitting up over there. You know, you could always went up over there. You can always still, to this day, go over there and holler at Mace and Cam. You can still go on over there and holler at them. You got the 5150 show. You can either do it like you can either do it like this. You can hit a mix of these podcasters or Twitchers or whatever you want to call them, because it's all in demographics. And most of the people that's gonna watch your ass, Shakur Stevenson, or are Mace and Mace age. Them right now, Mace, his age right there is probably comprised of a big portion of fighters who watch your fight, either at the stadium or at home. You know, you gotta shop around. You can't just sit around wait for these promoters and managers to get you to somewhere. But what do I fucking know? Because like I said, everybody ain't gonna be an AJ. Everybody ain't gonna be a Wilder. Everybody ain't gonna be a Spence, a Tank Davis, Loma, Ryan Garcia. Who else sell up over here right now? Who else sell? Even if they do 300,000 pay-per-view buys, that's like still $20 million generated. You know what I'm saying? For $70, $80, that's still like $20 million. You know? So I'm just saying, man, Shakur Stevenson can't be sitting up over here acting like folks is hating on him when it's your fight was in live, live, and in color, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that. I can show anybody this fight. Anybody, people who have watched boxing, people who haven't watched boxing, and they would say it's not cutting the mustard. You got to give people an ooh-ah factor sometimes. You got to give people something to look for the next time. And the same thing goes for, look at Floyd. Floyd was criticized for his performances. He was criticized for his performances by his peers, commentators, fans. When he was still fighting professional fights, he was criticized for his lackluster performances, aka boxing people's heads off. Y'all give me a second. All right, I'm back. I had to take a phone call real quick. Yeah, man. I was making sure the only reason why I picked that was making sure my neighbor wasn't hurt. You know, man down style. So yeah, man. I don't believe in it, man. A lot of that shit, man, is just phony, man. He needs to grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But all of this is my opinion, man. I mean, he can run his, it's his life. You know what I'm saying? He can do whatever the fuck he want. Like he's Shakur Stevenson is in a great position, man. But if somebody like Mace or Cameron, somebody like that said some shit, and it wasn't the way they said it wasn't even malicious. You know, I would have told him. I'm like, look, man. You know, I'm not happy you was disappointed, man. But you know, I'm gonna try to do my best the next time, man, for you. You know what I'm saying? Because all these people out here is your fans, man. Believe it or not, even if they don't, even Mace can say whatever he wants to, man. But all these motherfuckers out here is your fans, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't come watch you. They don't turn on the TV and watch you. Motherfuckers gonna talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is sitting up over here watching you, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta figure it out, man. These guys are in their fucking 20s. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson needs at least a couple more fights. You know what I'm saying? He may who knows, man? It could be his trainer. It could be his lifestyle. It could be himself. It could be whatever, man. But you know what I'm saying? People need to stop taking all this constructive criticism like every time somebody got something to say, it's a death sentence. You know, this dude, he went on and on and on and on and on and on and on to where Mace had to check him. Mace had to check him on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? These dudes went gold and platinum. Well, before he was, out his daddy nuts. You know, you can't really test these guys. You know, when they was rapping, the rap pool back then was hard to get in. The boxing pool right now is easy to get in. And I don't want to hear it. You could have somebody like Christopher Lovejoy come around and get $200,000. Don't play. Don't fuck with this shit, man. Christopher fucking Lovejoy. Granted, you know, he know Whack 100 in them, and you know, he's supposed to be affiliated and shit like that. He knows some people, but still, you know what I'm saying? That's hot garbage. It's hot garbage. It ain't taking that much these days, man. It ain't taking that. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, I don't want to hear he ain't never. And this is the thing with me that makes me laugh the most, when people talk about who lace gloves or not. Right? Who lace gloves or not. You know what I'm saying? People who don't have the and trying to dictate who has the right to criticize some or critique somebody or give their opinion, because I think it was just his opinion. Without them, without us, without the people in the crowd, whether or not the loudmouths, the people with their 3 cent, without motherfuckers out there, you wouldn't be where you at. You wouldn't be where you at. You wouldn't be where you at. You'd still probably be fighting at the YMCA somewhere. If it wasn't for fight fans, there wouldn't be a motherfucking sport. You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be a sport if there wasn't for fight fans. Cut that shit out, man. Cut it out. People be coming up with some disingenuous ass, I don't even say this, just ill-advised fucking talking points, man. Do. What's going on? Girl, they gave you that old big old vest. Give me some. We gonna try. All right. Yeah, man. Wouldn't be no fucking fans. And it's crazy how some of these cats be doing it. Be blocking people, be crying, trying to get their fans, the bully people, be talking about some of them. Don't talk about the little guys. Only talk about the fans with the most numbers. You know what I'm saying? With the most followers and shit. You know, the little dudes you don't want to say nothing to, but the ones with it's always the ones with all the fucking followers. You know what I'm saying? It's always them that these motherfucking fighters think that they can bully into submission because they got even more followers, because they're a professional fighter. No, motherfucker. Your evaluation report after your last fight is not good. That's all it is. But you got 3-4 months to figure it out. You got 3-4 months to figure it out to do better. Your evaluation report is not good. When people think about social media, when people think about marketing you, like if you want to leave Top Rank, now somebody's thinking about marketing you. Now somebody's thinking about return on investment. Now somebody's thinking about what is your value, Shakur Stevenson. What are they going to evaluate? Your last 2 fights? Your last 3? Your last 4 fights? Your last 5 fights? What are they going to evaluate? Some of this shit that people say about you, man, You need to take the fucking high road. Because don't nobody believe that shit you speaking. Especially about Mace. Only people that don't, there is a few, but they just don't know what the hell they talking about because they too young. They too young. They too young to know. But who's gonna? And then people's out here talking about they can't fight people, can't find people for you to fight because when you be signing these contracts, see, because half these motherfuckers want guaranteed money. You know what I'm saying, per fight? When it should be percentage because y'all motherfuckers ain't selling. And that's just what it is. You got Canelo out here fighting who? For how much? On a 3-4 fight contract? And this is the same shit that he did to the zone? Y'all gotta cut that shit out. Percentages, homie. You get your name already ring bells in the streets. Canelo, all you gotta do is fight somebody. If Canelo wants 600, 700, 800, 900, a million pay-per-view buys, all they gotta do is fight somebody. All they gotta do is fight somebody. That's all they gotta do. And that's just paper. If you want them pay-per-view buys in America, all they gotta do is fight somebody. And that's tell me that. That's all they gotta do, man. I don't get these cats, man. I don't shit. If I was prime, I probably wouldn't even got Canelo for if he didn't want to take this percentage, man. If he didn't want to take this percentage, shit. Your guarantee would have been 15 million, and then we go from there with the pay-per-view buys, but not no 32. Fuck that. You can't even. He ain't even gonna generate that with his next opponent. In my opinion. Whoever he gonna fight ain't gonna be nobody. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, peace.